At age 19, I started my very first service business and I was struggling to scale past $50,000 in revenue. And at age 24, I done my first $1 million in sales. And so in this video, I want to show you the exact paradigm shifts and the things that I focused on to get me past $50,000 a month and how it can help you do the same. So at this current moment, this means you probably have less than 10 clients a month. You have anywhere from 3 to 7 employees and you're doing less than $50,000 a month in overall revenue. At this point, you're doing a lot of the sales yourself. So you're doing DIY sales, meaning that not only are you selling the jobs, but you're having to go out and take time away from selling and you're having to do the job as well. So you can't really focus on just building a sales team or selling the jobs yourself, and you don't have a lot of leverage. You wear all the hats, which, mind you, everybody likes to talk about leverage, but when you start a business, this is the way to do it. You don't have a lot of capital, you don't have a lot of money, guess what? You have to put in sweat equity. So don't skip steps and just think, I'm gonna go out here and hire all these people. Look, put in the sweat equity, put in the work, and then you will have the money to be able to grow and scale your business. So at this point, you're probably doing anywhere from a negative to $10,000 in profit. If you're doing $10,000 in profit, give your pat on the back. That is fantastic. But your major problem right now is, and if I could go back and know what I know now and tell my old self back before I was struggling, is you need to focus on acquisition. You need to learn how to acquire clients and acquire clients profitably. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, you need to make sure that you know how much your CAC is. What is CAC? CAC is cost per acquisition. It's just a fancy term, but I want to simplify it for you. Basically, CAC encompasses a couple different things. It encompasses your ad spend, so how much you're spending on ads, and then the cost to make the ads, and then your commissions for your sales reps. So CAC is, you just add up your ad spend, cost to make the ads, and your sales commissions, and that's going to give you your cost per acquisition. Now, the key here is you want to make sure that you're making more money than you're spending when you're acquiring clients. You want to be able to acquire clients profitably, because a lot of people here, they don't acquire clients profitably. They're actually going in the hole because either one, their prices aren't high enough in their business, or two, they're not really effective at advertising yet and they don't really understand how to advertise. And so they're spending too much on advertising. And so the goal, and we're going to get way more in depth in future videos on this during this series that I'm doing, we're going to go way more in depth on how you can decrease your cost per acquisition by getting better at advertising, and how you can increase a metric called LTV. Now, this is called lifetime value. And basically, it's just a fancy term. I won't get into that right now, but it's just a fancy term of saying this is how much this client, over the lifetime of this client, from the time they enter my business to the time they exit my business, this is what every client is worth. So if I know how much it costs me to get them and I know how much they're worth, then if I make sure that my lifetime value is 3 to 1, so my lifetime value actually equals 3 to 1 my CAC. So basically I'm making 3 times what it cost me to acquire a client, then I know my business is profitable. Now we're going to go a lot more in depth than this, but I don't want to lose you right here from the beginning. But this is essentially what you need to focus on. You need to focus on how do I acquire clients and how do I acquire clients profitably. Once you create an acquisition machine that you can scale, it will grow with your business. I recommend here you start with one channel and one channel only. Master that channel. What I've always done is hire an agency or a top tier person, and I get them to teach me everything they know. I give them one exception. Look, you can do this for me, but I want to see, I want to learn, I want to grow with you, I want to understand what's going on. That way I know how to manage it. I know what to change. I know my business, So I want to know this as well. That way I know what we need to turn up and what we need to turn down. But if you're under $50,000 a month, it's exactly where I was before age 23, then you need to focus on acquiring clients and acquiring clients properly. You have an acquisition problem. So in the next video, we're going to be talking all about level 2 contracting companies, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and drop me a comment, like it, and hey, we always appreciate when you subscribe. So we'll see you in the next video, guys.